Medphys Alex, thank you for your super chat. A couple of weeks ago, I mentioned my wife might lose her job because of cuts to DEI programs. Yesterday, she found out that program will indeed be cut, so she will be losing her job. I'm so sorry. Let us know if there's anything we can do to support you. That's awful. I mean, this is the kind of thing, this is like, that actually brings me to one of the stories that I wanted to talk about, because this is a DEI program. Trump pulls research funding to protect pregnant women from domestic violence, citing DEI. Of course it is, because it's about women. Hey, how come there aren't programs to prevent domestic violence among men who can get pregnant? Huh? Oh, you probably have to believe in like trans men or whatever, you know what I'm saying, to make that whole leap happen. And they don't. Homicide by an abusive partner is a leading cause of death for pregnant women in the United States. Let me read that again. Homicide by an abusive partner is the leading cause of death for pregnant women in the United States. The Trump administration then abruptly pulled funding last week for a research grant meant to protect pregnant women because it was categorized as DEI. That's from the NIH, which granted a funding for a 2-year project to create a training program for early career clinicians to measure intimate partner violence and pregnancy. The leading cause of death among pregnant and postpartum women, even postpartum, okay, we're talking about new moms, is homicide by a domestic partner. The grant was awarded last September after hundreds of hours of work from the researchers, scientists, and other staff, including some NIH grant officers. 3 of the 4 lead researchers told HuffPost the goal was to create a 3-day hybrid. It's not even permanent. A 3-day hybrid training program for OBGYNs, public health researchers, and other clinicians across the country. President Donald Trump has pledged to protect women. Oh, thank you, HuffPost, for reminding us that he said that. And yet research that could go on to save the lives of thousands of pregnant women and mothers has been unceremoniously cut. The move is particularly confounding given Trump's Supreme Court repealed federal abortion protections, leading to nearly 20 states enacting abortion bans and forcing more people to stay pregnant. Yeah, the cruelty is the point. Women being battered and brutalized is disrespected. I mean, how many accused sexual predators are in the White House? It's like Epstein Island ran aground in D.C. That's what it is. How many NDAs do each of these men have among them? Donald Trump, already a convicted, let's be real, convicted rapist, sexual abuse. We know what you did, buddy. We know what you did. You had to pay through the nose for it. I'm pretty sure you still owe money on that. E. Jean Carroll, man, I need her name. I need her face on a shirt. This is a perfect example of the kinds of things that are getting funding cut for them. The diversity, equity, and inclusion studies. It was basically they were gutted when they found out that they canceled their funding because it no longer effectuates agency priorities. The NIH immediately terminated the grant instead of the standard protocol to temporarily suspend it because, quote, no modification of the project could align with the agency's priorities. Of course they couldn't. Of course they couldn't, because it's about pregnant women. It's about domestic. They don't care. What's going on, Frantifa? If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel right now. Hit that button. And also, you can become a patron and support the show every single week. Get access to bonus episodes and exclusive merchandise. Patreon.com/bitchuation room. Do